Hello, my name is Ruth and welcome to the Goldsmiths Labs e-learning demo. In this video, I'll walk you through setting up, testing and exploring the app. I'll be using Kali Linux to demonstrate the installation and the functionality. So to start, we will first clone the project from my GitHub repository, and then we will navigate and set up the virtual environment. So once that is done, we will navigate into the directory and create the virtual environment. Once we've done that, we'll activate, and we will then go ahead and install the requirements, the dependencies rather, using the requirements.txt. Once installed, we also need to collect the static files using the collect static command. And this ensures that all assets like CSS, JavaScript, and other images are served properly. And to do this, we will run the Python manage collect static no input command. So first, I want to make sure that the application is running without any errors. And if I come here, we can see that the app is running. So let's quickly review the database design. I mapped out the interconnections between entities like users, students and teachers, courses, materials, and the notifications. And so I followed normalization principles, starting with the 1NF or first normal form to ensure atomic values. And then the second transform addressed partial dependencies. And in the third normal form, I eliminated the transitive dependencies that were present. And then this made for an efficient and maintainable structure. And after finalizing the database structure, I migrated it to this tool, dbdiagram.io. I found this to be very useful for better visualization, easier management, and scalability. So now with the app installed, let's test some of the functionalities. I wrote unit tests that were able to validate core features like the registration, the login. Actually, let me jump. So I wrote tests for the 4 main core features of this application: the API, the auth app, the courses app, and the notifications app. Just gonna run the tests by executing Python 3 manage test, and this should verify that everything is working correctly, and the tests should all pass successfully if everything is set up. I'm going to navigate and log in as a teacher using the credentials that I created. These credentials are also available in the report. So the landing page is very simple, minimal, clean, which is the exact look that I was going for. It has a little bit of useful information for anybody visiting the site, and it also allows the login to log in as a teacher or a student. To also note, you can register on the platform and select whether you want to register as a teacher or a student. For this demo, I'm going to start with the teacher's dashboard. And the first thing we see when a teacher logs in is the dashboard that manages the courses that they are teaching and the student feedback. So just quickly run through this. A teacher can view the courses here and create courses as well. So I could create, as a teacher, I could create a course like LLM for beginners. This is dashboard. If I come here, I should be able to see that. As a teacher, I can also upload in course material, and it's a very simple view. I should also be able to see the feedback for a specific course that I am teaching. Another great feature about this e-learning application is I'm able to see the student progress, and I can see that I've got 3 students taking mobile development. I'm also able to block the student. We're going to see what this looks like for a student blocked. And so I can see that in machine learning, for example, I don't have any students enrolled for that. One of the things I can also see is I can see the feedback of all the courses that I am teaching. And so as opposed to just mobile development, I can see that there's feedback for the other courses that I'm teaching, and this is also searchable by the name of the student and also by the name of the course that I am teaching. So if maybe I want to see feedback on natural language processing. Also, I'm able to create an announcement as a teacher, and I can also edit announcements. I'm also able to chat with my fellow teachers or other students. There was a requirement in this project to implement a feature where users are searchable. In this case, the users are the teachers or the students. You would want to search for somebody on the basis of being able to communicate with them, and no better place to put that or have that than in the chat room, in my opinion. Also, a teacher can get 2 types of notifications at the moment. This will change in a future iteration, but when they get a message on chat, and also when a student has enrolled for a specific course. The teacher also has a profile view that they can update as and when, and so that is the teacher's dashboard view that is very different from the student. So let's quickly, actually for purposes of showing you the chat feature, we're going to log in as a student but in a private window, and here I log in as Ruth Ephraim because we blocked Ruth as a teacher. So let's see what that looks like on Ruth's end as a student. So when a student is blocked, as you can see here, this makes the particular course module inactive. It prevents them from submitting any work related to that course, but it doesn't take away the course. And I think this is it's a temporary measure, and it's perfect for situations for like an ongoing inquiry, for instance. But by blocking, we preserve the student's data while providing flexibility. Things like deleting a student or at the moment are reserved for the admin, because that is an irreversible action, and we want to preserve the data and the history of the student. So again, when students are logged in, they are able to see the courses that they have enrolled for. They can leave the feedback once they're done, and also they can view the courses. At the moment, when you click on some of the course content, it opens into a new tab. For a future iteration, I'm working to actually implementing in-house video within the same window. And students can also enroll. So like now we saw that the teacher created a new LLM for beginners, and it is available for the student to enroll for that course as well. Students are also able to search for teachers and their fellow students and chat with. They get different types of notifications when material has been uploaded and when a message has been sent via the chat capability. Students also can update their profile view, and they can log out. The other feature is the home view. So a student is able to see all the announcements made by the different teachers, and if maybe the announcements are too many, they can also search using the search bar, and they can click and see the full announcement that's been made. The home also gives them access to a very clear summary or summarization of their course and progress, and they can also post updates and thoughts. This is more playful. The future iteration of this would be to have the status updates available to other students, and also have other students be able to make comments and like their different updates. So now let's demonstrate the real-time feature. We're using Redis and Django channels, and so first we'll need to start the Redis server. I think I'd actually started that already, but okay, I had started the Redis server. Particularly, we're using Daphne as the HTTP WebSocket protocol to handle the real-time communications here within the Django channel. So for that, we're gonna start the worker. Oops, sorry. I need to be in that environment, the worker. And then I'm also going to export the Django's. I need to be in the environment again. This was meant to actually be in a script, but because of time, I wasn't able to automate this process. So first we're going to export the settings, and then we start the. Now we want to. Ruth was blocked, so let's try and chat with the teacher who blocked her. Good afternoon, sir. I noticed I am still blocked from the MD course. Please assist. And the teacher gets a toast notification of the message from the student. And let's see if we can help Ruth. Hello, Ruth. We are still working to resolve the glitch in the matrix. So with this wraps this demonstration. We've covered installing the app, the eLearning application, the DB design and normalization, testing its functionality, logging in as different users, and demonstrating the real-time chat feature. Thank you for watching, and I hope you found this demo helpful.